So apparently, the Capitol Hill police are spying on elected members of Congress, their staff, and private citizens, including donors and constituents. Attack on democracy, anyone? We know this from a piece in Politico by Daniel Littman and Betsy Swan, kind of an amazing piece. We hope there are many follow-ups to it. It shows that Capitol Police intelligence is collecting information on citizens who meet with lawmakers. This would include people who would, quote, cast a member of Congress in a negative light. Really, according to who? The House Sergeant at Arms, William Walker, recently created a, quote, insider threat awareness program to identify, quote, employees who lose their compass. Secret police, anyone? That's what this is. Kelly Armstrong is a member of Congress, represents North Dakota. Days ago, he asked William Walker directly about this. Are you doing it? Walker denied it, apparently lying. Why is he still there? Congressman Kelly Armstrong joins us now. Congressman, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
If you didn't know any of this was happening, and I certainly never would have guessed it in a million years, it's shocking. Did you know? How do you feel about it?
I didn't know, and I think it's important to recognize that they're doing this, and secret surveillance on American citizens without probable cause is never okay. And it's surely not being done for security reasons. If it was being done for security reasons, they wouldn't be worried about casting us in a negative light, and they'd be coordinating with our offices. So then the question becomes, why are they doing it? How much information are they keeping? Who are they giving this information to? And what is the real purpose of this program? And that's what Republicans intend to find out.
They're doing it for Pelosi. She gets the information, of course. It doesn't stay within, I mean, the House Sergeant at Arms works for her. And I hope Republicans, stage a sit-down strike in the hallway and you can't have this in a democracy, can you?
Well, you absolutely can't, and I think it's important to recognize that without the bravery of rank-and-file members of the Capitol Police and good reporting, we probably wouldn't know about this. But it is a leadership change. It started last fall. It obviously got brought into full swing after January 6th in the spring, and they are literally collecting all kinds of information on our constituents, our donors, our supporters. And that doesn't mean they have to sign a book if they come into the Capitol. We don't know where that information goes. And they're obviously doing it to our constituents and at meetings we're having at home. And I mean, listen, it doesn't matter who you're meeting with. If the police are spying on you without probable cause, that's a terrible thing. But it's even more chilling when people are redressing their grievances with their member of Congress. That's one of the things our country is founded on. And this is really, really scary. And it's really, really inappropriate. And I stand by what I said in the article. Whoever's in charge of this program should resign or be fired.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I'm sure the irony hasn't escaped you that this so-called attack on democracy, January 6th, has been used as a pretext to actually undermine democracy by spying on elected lawmakers.
Well, absolutely. And I don't even know what that means, employees who have lost their compass. That's the exact type of innocuous kind of statement that allows for a pretext to collect way more information than any judge would ever allow or any reasonable court would ever allow. And it's just, it's surveillance on our constituents, and this should not be a partisan issue. Everybody should be offended and everybody should be outraged by this.
Well, I hope you'll convince Kevin McCarthy to shut it down until this is ended, because it's not acceptable. Congressman Armstrong, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.